Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Yasko. Now if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I am planning on introducing horary astrology. Not sure when. I will let you ask a horary question in the comment section, and I'll just use the chart and use it for a reading. I will select the chart and read a few to give you a taste of horary astrology. Horary astrology answers specific questions. It's used for finding missing people, things, or for any questions. This is the most powerful and the most impressive branch of astrology. Of course, the ultimate is electional astrology, where you align the planets to achieve your goal. Now, if you haven't yet viewed the 2019 Chaos and Opportunity, you may want to. I go in depth explaining Saturn and Pluto because it is so close to Pluto, and they are in Capricorn, so you would be interested. I describe the interactions. I describe and apply to what's happening globally and in the US. You may get caught up in the same situation, so it gives you a good understanding why it's happening and could help you handle matters or your affairs better. So when I say Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn, you see, Saturn, Pluto could catch you off guard. Let me put it that way. But you would be interested because this pertains to business or whatever, or your career. So you do need to, and your dealings with your boss. So also Uranus enters Taurus. And with Uranus in Taurus, that's going to happen the second week of March. Now, that's actually not bad if you have planets in the Earth signs. So, I've also uploaded a video on progress chart that you may be interested in too. Progress chart is about you today, where you are in your life path. If something has changed in your life, you may want to take a look at your progress chart, because it shows you where you are today and where you could be going, because what you're looking for are changes in some of your planets, like the inner planets. That could really throw you off, and you can keep going the same way, or if something is not right, then you may want to look at it and make some changes. So let me move on to Mercury. And Mercury is retrograde at 29 degrees Pisces. 29 degrees is a degree of desperation. You're desperate and now at the end of the road and want to take that leap, but you don't, because it retrogrades. Why? Uncertainty. You can't see the future. Why? Mercury is weak in Pisces. It's wishy-washy. What if this and what if that? So unable to make a firm and sound decision. It backs out of deals, or even ones already made. If the deal goes through, you will likely regret the decision you made. Usually people get in a hurry and push to close the deal or any agreement, but somebody gets visceral, scared to take that plunge. So what else does Mercury do? gossip, and secrets. However, this works to Aries' advantage when it comes to business. Mercury will back into conjunct Neptune, and this is very, very chaotic and can instill fear to where you do not trust anybody if the aspect is bad. If the aspect is okay, you could, well, no, not okay, it's bad. If the aspect is bad, you could get defrauded or become a victim of some misfortunate event, intentional or not. Now, if you have a great aspect, a good aspect from it, you will have luck come back to you, or someone else's misfortune could be your fortune or luck. Someone makes a mistake and you benefit. That is what this is about. For instance, if your boss or colleague colleague leaves suddenly and you get picked because of sudden crisis management type of situation. Okay. Some misinformation or no information could lead to luck, simply because you weren't around when whatever happened. So the one who made the decision could regret it later because Mercury conjunct Neptune worked against him or her. But he or she had to make that decision. That's why you need to watch your chart carefully so you know what is influencing you. However, this new moon is good for you. It brings unforeseen backdoor opportunity, but you have to be on the lookout. Don't leave anything to chance, is what I'm saying. Since Mercury retrogrades a day before Uranus goes into Taurus, the Uranus will not return for many years. So its action has permanence. This is all about reorganization of circumstances or something that has financial or even relationship implications with anybody, lovers or otherwise. There is something that shifts very unexpectedly, and Mercury at 29 degrees gets nervous and backs off. Uranus can crash or dismantle whatever is not working to rebuild it or to reorganize it or to reinvent. For Aries, Uranus will change your cash at hand or money in the bank. If you're buying a house or moving and signing lease, better do it when Mercury is direct. First of all, this new moon is about collaboration, making deals behind the scenes, likely involving subordinates and boss regarding routines and what is said to be right or wrong type of issues, or even legal and advertising matters, to mention a few. Why? It's in the second decanate, Virgo Dwad. Let's start from the beginning of the month. There's a secret or information that comes from behind the scenes that will benefit you or your career or job. And you could hear about it as gossip from your colleagues or office staff. It is an opportunity for job or recognition in your career. You have been worried about your future because you are unable to see your future at this time. So you are unsure about making moves. What may not be good is about something legal concerning your former colleagues, or maybe a scandal concerning publication or gossip about foreign people or company that your company could be involved in. This could be about license also, or licensing. Now you could hear about your relatives or siblings at a distance. Check up on your dog or pets and make sure your vehicle is in good condition. It could be that you hear about your sibling or hear from your sibling or relative about your home or family matter. And you could work out of your home, and it could be that you might not be in the loop about office gossip, and you could hear about it later. So there's something that happens at your home. Maybe the work that you take home. Um, maybe maybe you may not get compensated, or they change the compensation rule or something like that. There's lots of politics and behind the scene gossips. Watch that video on chaos and opportunity. You might learn about what is going on, because it would apply to you. Now, your romantic partner, or let's say the romance, if at a distance or have to travel, may be secretive or just not as expressive. He may be going through some worry or confused about the work or his career or her career. So for some others, if there was a clandestine affair, he or she could have separated from his or her partner. For some others, it could be that there is a misfortunate health-related problem affecting romance. Nevertheless, many of you are having confusing doubts about your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, or significant others, especially if this is a long-distance romance or with someone who's of a very different race or religion or cultural background. Yes, this applies to any relationship. If you are gay, yes, it applies to you too. You will likely focus your attention on your finance. For some of you, there could be a sudden change in your money or pay. And you might get money to meet some unexpected expense. Could be from your taxes, 401k, or some other pay or benefit. In relationship matters, going back to the romance, but this is more towards the end of the month, March 19th to the 23rd. It's critical that you keep a cool head. Dealings with the public will be challenging. It hits a critical point where things can get heated and people lose their head. That could also mean that you want to watch your words. Mercury retrograde. So you don't want to jeopardize your job or relationship and end up regretting what transpires. See, people get into conflict over legal matters also, if you're dealing with that. So just be careful during the week of March 19th to the 23rd. Hope this helped you, and I hope you like it. If you do, please push the like button and share and subscribe.